Why is Hong Kong suddenly so good at fencing? At this year's Paris Olympics, Vivian spectacularly came back from a 7-1 deficit to win a gold medal in the women's individual épée, securing Hong Kong's third ever Olympic gold medal. Cheung also emerged victorious with a gold medal in the men's individual foil, successfully retaining the title he had previously won at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. He secured Hong Kong's fourth ever Olympic gold medal and became only the third man in the competition's history to retain a foil title. So how did this city of 7.3 million people suddenly start producing elite-level fencers? Well, it wasn't a sudden development, but rather the result of strategic planning and investment dating back to the 1990s. Fencing was first introduced to the then British colony of Hong Kong by overseas students returning after World War II from elite British universities, and the Hong Kong Amateur Fencing Association was established in 1949. In the 1980s, fencing was designated a resident sport and began receiving government support. A breakthrough came at the 1990 Asian Games when Hong Kong won bronze in the men's team foil. Seeking to build on this success, the Hong Kong Fencing Association implemented their first strategic change in the 1990s. At the time, the women's épée was a relatively new event, only added to the Olympic program in 1996, and the sabre event was set to be introduced to the 2004 Olympics. The Hong Kong Fencing Association made a shrewd decision to concentrate its funding and development into these two events. This strategic focus allowed Hong Kong athletes to quickly close the gap on the global competition, as épée and sabre programs elsewhere were still in their relative infancy. This approach paid dividends in the late 1990s and early 2000s as Hong Kong women fencers began winning medals in the Asian Championship and Asian Games. Stars like Ho Kai Lai emerged, inspiring a new generation of Hong Kongers to take up the sport. Into the 2000s, there was a second major development in strategy. The Hong Kong government began providing funding for full-time athlete training through the Hong Kong Sports Institute. New upgraded facilities gave fencers their own dedicated training space. Scholarships with salaries were provided for elite athletes. This enabled athletes like Cheung, who would go on to win a gold medal at the 2020 Olympics, to fully devote themselves to their sports. The third strategic change saw the appointment of world-class foreign coaches in the late 2010s. Notable hires included Romanian coach Octavian Zidaru for the women's épée team in 2016, and French coach Gregory Koenig for the men's foil team in 2018. Under their guidance, Hong Kong athletes began achieving success at the highest levels. The men's team won silver medal in the 2019 Foil World Cup before qualifying for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics team event, their first appearance at an Olympics. It was there that Cheung won a gold medal in the men's individual foil. And the success continued at this year's Paris Olympics, with Vivian winning a gold medal in the women's épée singles, and Cheung also winning a gold medal in the men's foil singles. Through dedicated planning and investment over decades, Hong Kong has risen to the top of fencing in Asia. And with the gold medal successes in the Olympics inspiring young Hong Kongers to take up fencing, we may see another generation rise to the top of the sport.